Job analysis is a study of jobs within an organization by analyzing the activities that an employee performs, the tools, equipment, and work aids that the employee uses, and the working conditions under which the activities are performed. This information aids in many areas, including recruiting and selection, compensation, discipline, and safety. Along with this, competency modeling is the process of determining the specific competencies associated with being a successful high performer in a particular occupation or industry. To ensure companies are properly and legally hiring, time should be spent building a competency model. To do so, list all the knowledge, skills, and abilities that seem to be related to success in the job. Ensure you survey individuals performing the job as well as experts in the field. Then conduct a criterion-related validation study to show a relationship between the KSAs and job performance. Once determined, the validated competencies can be used in selection and other HR functions. There are 4 methods to gather the information needed to conduct a job analysis: observations, interviews, questionnaires, and employee recordings. The company should utilize all methods to get a complete picture of the job. A job description is one of the most important parts of the job. It identifies the essential functions and provides information concerning the duties and responsibilities. The 4 parts of a job description are identification, summary, duties and responsibilities, and specification. Employment branding consists of projecting an image that makes people want to work for the company. This image is created through the company's employment value proposition, which describes what the company has to offer its employees relative to the rewards offered by other places of employment. A company's employment brand and employment value proposition should communicate the company's culture, values, and objectives and build the public image of the organization, provide an honest picture of the company's work environment, and tie the company's employment brand to its product brand. Recruiting is the process of attracting potential job applicants from the external labor force. This is done by having a strategy, searching for applicants, and screening out those who are unfit. It is also crucial to maintain an applicant pool, as it may be determined that the first or second choice may not be the right one. Yield ratios help organizations decide how many candidates they need to recruit for each job opening. These ratios express the relationship between the number of people at one step of the recruiting process relative to the number of people who will move on to the next step. Using the information given on this slide, the easiest way to calculate your overall yield ratio is to multiply down the ratios given at each step of the process. Here we can see that 6 multiplied by 5 equals 30, which multiplied by 2 equals 60, giving us an ultimate yield ratio of 60 to 1. However, the numbers you have may not all be ratios of something to 1. So in a similar example where the second ratio is changed to 5 to 2, we need to follow the same steps. However, we then need to be sure to convert all the ratios to a something to 1 configuration. Employers should utilize many different recruitment sources to find the right candidate for each position. These sources can be both internal, like promotions and job postings, and external, like internet sites and job fairs. Both types of recruiting have advantages and disadvantages that need to be considered. Different recruiting methods should also be tested for their effectiveness. This can be done by utilizing measures such as fill time and turnover.